Speaker, reports tabled by the committee. The first report, the Committee on Appointments, after its establishment in October 2022, received the first list of nominees for the following 10 persons nominated for appointment as County Executive Committee members. 1. Ngetich Leonard Kipkoech, that is nominee for Finance and Economic Planning. Daniel Kipkoech, nominee Agriculture, Livestock and Cooperatives Management. 3. Rosemary Chepkui, nominee for Water, Environment, Energy, Forestry and Natural Resources. Edwina Chepkui Tonu, nominee for Health Services. We had Lawrence B. Kipkoech, nominee for Education, Culture, Libraries and Social Services. Judith Chepkuri, nominee for Information, Communication and E-Government, Youth Affairs, Gender and Sports. Cheriot Lanat Brian, that is nominee for Lands, Housing and Physical Planning. Nominee number 8, Engineer Eric Kipngetich Koech. He was the nominee for Public Works, Roads and Transport. Nominee number 10 is Brenda Bill B, nominee for Public Service Management. And nominee number 10 is Bernard B, majorly known as Ben B, Mr. Speaker, nominee for Trade, Industrialization, Innovation, Tourism and Wildlife. Mr. Speaker, I kindly invite the honorable members to hear me in silence, Mr. Speaker. Those were the 10 nominees, Mr. Speaker.
Order, honorable members. I don't know why the honorable members are...
they are so excited, Mr. Speaker.
Amused. Order, let's listen to the leader of the majority.
Now, Mr. Speaker, the 7th point, Mr. Speaker. Together with the list of the above 10 nominees for the post of the County Executive Committee members was the name of Dr. Wesley Kaibor, PhD, for the position of the County Secretary and Aide of County Public Service, Mr. Speaker. The committee, since the chairperson of this committee, Mr. Speaker, always presides over the County Assembly. The second report, Mr. Speaker, was in October 2022. The governor forwarded to the County Assembly 5 persons nominated for the appointment as panel members that would be selecting the County Secretary and Aide of County Public Service. That is Ruben Yegon, chairperson, not a public officer; Doris Ngeno, advocate and a member of LSK, Mr. Speaker; CPA Kipkeno Chiriot, an accountant and a member of ISPAC, Mr. Speaker; Eunice Grill from the private sector; and Wesley Shelley, representative from an association representing workers. The nominees were vetted by the committee and were recommended for approval by the House, which subsequently adopted the report without amendments. That one again, Mr. Speaker, I will thank the honorable members for assisting us as a committee, Mr. Speaker, in doing the right thing. Mr. Speaker, in December 2023, the governor forwarded the name of Dr. Wesley Kaibor, PhD, for the position of the County Secretary and Aide of County Public Service. The Committee on Appointments considered the nominee in accordance to the law, and in its third report, Mr. Speaker, tabled in December 2023, recommended to the House for the approval of the nominee after establishing that the appointing authority adhered to the criteria for appointment of the County Secretary as recommended by the committee in its first report. The report was subsequently adopted by the House as recommended by the Committee on Appointments without amendments. Mr. Speaker, the fourth report, Mr. Speaker, was on March 2023. The Committee on Appointments received names of the following nominees for considerations for the positions of the County Executive Committee members in February 2023. That is Lawrence B. Kipkoech, that is nominee for Trade, Industrialization, Innovation, Tourism and Wildlife; and Ben B, Mr. Speaker, nominee for Information, Communication and E-Government, Youth Affairs and Gender and Sports. The committee considered the nominees as per the law and recommended in their fourth report tabled in the House in May 2023 for the approval for appointments as members of the County Executive Committee, and the recommendation subsequently adopted by the House without amendments, Mr. Speaker. The fifth report, Mr. Speaker, was in April 2024. Following the reorganization of the County Executive Committee by the Governor, the committee on appointments received for approval of the following nominees to the offices of the county committee members in November 14th, 2023. Mr. Speaker, in this, the people who are preparing the report, Mr. Speaker, was trying to use the parliamentary language, Mr. Speaker, but in this case, it was not basically even rearrangement of the cabinet, Mr. Speaker. We got the report over the social media on that December, Mr. Speaker. I remember it was a Christmas. The majority of the CECs, Mr. Speaker, had been fired. And we ended up getting this name, Mr. Speaker, Malel Kiproti John. For the County Executive Committee member for Public Service Management, and Honorable Jackson Kipkorir for the County Executive Committee member for Trade, Industrialization, Innovation, Tourism and Wildlife. Ronald Kemoy Kiplangat for the County Executive Committee member for Information, Communication, E-Government, Youth Affairs, Sports. Well, the committee was in the process of considering the suitability of the above nominees. But before the vetting of Mr. Ronald Kemoy Kiplangat, the governor sent the names of Mrs. Pictis Kaptich Rotich as the nominee to replace Mr. Ronald Kemoy Kiplangat for appointment as CEC member for ICT, E-Government, Youth Affairs, Gender and Sports. Since the committee had already started the vetting exercise, it only considered Mr. Malel Kiproti John and Honorable Jackson Kipkorir and retreated to prepare the report on their suitability. The Committee on Appointment considered and recommended that the House approve the appointments of the two nominees to the said positions. The County Assembly adopted the committee's recommendations without amendments. The sixth report, Mr. Speaker, is in February this year. The Committee on Appointments tabled its report for the vetting of Pictis Kaptich Rotich for appointment as CEC member for ICT, E-Government, Youth Affairs, Gender and Sports, which recommended that the House approves her to the position, to the same position. The House approved the report without amendments. The seventh report, Mr. Speaker, was on February 2025. Following the reorganization of the county executive by the governor in December 2024, Mr. Speaker, the County Assembly received the following nominees for vetting to various positions. This is after another patch, Mr. Speaker, was fired. Mr. Philemon Kurat, CEC nominee for Water, Environment, Energy, Forestry and Natural Resources. Mr. David Ekwam, CEC nominee in charge of health services. Mr. Jonathan Korid, CEC nominee for Public Service Management. Mr. John Kimwana Chiriwa, CEC nominee for Trade, Industrialization, Innovation, Tourism and Wildlife. Honorable Margaret J.K. Lamat, CEC nominee for Agriculture, Livestock and Cooperatives. And Mr. John Kipsang Korid, CEC nominee for Lands, Housing and Physical Planning. The committee, Mr. Speaker, considered their suitability to serve in various positions that they were nominated to in accordance with the law and recommended in their report that was tabled in the House in April 22nd, 2024, that they be appointed to their respective positions. The House also, Mr. Speaker, in its kindness, Mr. Speaker, adopted the committee's recommendations without amendments. The eighth report, April 2025, following the removal from office by impeachment of the County Secretariat of County Public Service, Dr. Wesley Bor, in 2024, and the lapse of the tenure of the office of the members of the County Public Service Board, in June 2025, the Governor appointed the following nominees for membership to the panel for the selection of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service and the Chairman and members of the County Public Service. The committee disapproved the following nominees: Rosemary Chepkemoi Koech as Chairperson of Selection Panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary, Head of County Public Service; Philip Langat as member of the Selection Panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service; Kipkiri Geoffrey Korir as the member of the Selection Panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and Head of County Public Service; and Chepkiri Korir as the member of the Selection Panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary; Hilary Kipkiri Rotich as the member of the Selection Panel for the recruitment of County Secretary and Head of County Public Service; Rose Chemweno Kaptuch as the Chairperson of the Selection Panel for the recruitment of the Chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board; David K. Esiole as the member of the Selection Panel for the recruitment of Chairperson and members of the County Public Service. Caleb Cheriot Koech is a member of the selection panel for the recruitment of chairperson and members of the County Public Service. Daisy Cherotich is the member of the selection panel for the recruitment of chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board. Alfred Cheriot as member of the selection panel for the recruitment of chairperson and members of the County Public Service. The ninth report, Mr. Speaker, in November this year, the one nominated persons and forwarded their names to the County Assembly for voting and approval as chairperson and members of the panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and head of County Public Service. The committee, upon voting the nominees and assessing their suitability, in accordance with the law, approved the following nominees: Rosemary Chepkemoi Koech as the chairperson of the selection panel for the recruitment of chairperson and members of the County Public Service. Philip Langat as the member of the selection panel for the chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board. And Chepkiri Korir as the member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board. Hilary Kipkiri Rotich as the member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board. The committee, however, recommended that they disapprove the following nominees, Mr. Speaker, for failure to meet the required standards. Kipkiri Geoffrey Korir as the member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board. The 10th report, Mr. Speaker, during the same month of November 2025, the Committee on Appointments vetted the nominees for the membership to the panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and head of County Public Service. The committee in its report recommended that the House approves the nomination of the following nominees: Rose Chemweno Kaptich, David K. Siele, Caleb Cheriot Koech, Alfred Cheriot and Alfred Cheriot. The committee, however, recommended for the disapproval of the nomination of Daisy Cherotich as a member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and head of County Public Service for failure to meet the suitability threshold as required by the law. The 11th report, Mr. Speaker, following the resignation of the County Executive Committee member for Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries. Mr. Speaker, this human being normally goes around saying he was fired, Mr. Speaker, but it is in my report that this human being, Mr. Speaker, decided to resign from work, Mr. Speaker, following the resignation of the County Executive Committee member for Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries. Honorable Magerere J.K. Langat, the governor in December 2025, forwarded the name of Honorable Charles Pirage for vetting and approval for appointment as County Executive Committee member in charge of trade, industrialization, innovation, tourism and wildlife. The committee vetted the nominee in accordance with the law, and in their report tabled in December 2025, recommended to the House that the nominee be approved for the position, having satisfied the requirements for appointment as set out in the relevant legislation. The House adopted the report of the Committee on Appointments without amendments. In December 2025, the governor, following the failure to appear before the Committee on Appointments of Mr. Kipkiri Geoffrey Korir as member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board representing ISPAC, Mr. Speaker, and disapproval by the Committee on Appointments of one Ms. Daisy Cherotich as a member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and head of County Public Service representing ISPAC, forwarded to the County Assembly for approval the following two nominees to replace the two. That is Chireno Francisca Koech as the member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the County Secretary and head of County Public Service, and Rod John Franklin as a member of the selection panel for the recruitment of the chairperson and members of the County Public Service Board. The Committee on Appointments have voted them and considered their suitability. Recommended to the House that they be approved for their respective positions that they had been appointed to. The House agreed with the committee's findings and adopted its reports without amendments. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, the Committee on Appointments in the Third Assembly are so far tabled 12 reports, Mr. Speaker. This is history in the making, Mr. Speaker. I have been in this House for a very long time now, Mr. Speaker. the table 12 reports as enumerated above, a feat that has not been achieved in the last 2 assemblies, Mr. Speaker. So this is, we are breaking the record, Mr. Speaker, as the Committee on Appointments. And we sincerely wish to thank His Excellency, the Governor, for giving this County Assembly the work, Mr. Speaker. This has been as a result of high turnover of the County Executive Committee members and also the committee's adherences to its watchdog role of ensuring that the law is followed in all public appointments. The committee, in discharging its mandate, has remained true to its constitutional mandate of vetting the nominees as contemplated in Article 179(2) of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, the County Governments Act of 2012, the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act, and the Kericho County Assembly Standing Orders, and has made recommendations that has ensured that the appointment authority adheres to the tenets of the law and statute in all the appointments that require the approval of the County Assembly. Among the major wins of the Committee on Appointment is ensuring that the appointments made under Article 179(2) adheres to the 2/3 gender rule, inclusion of the minorities in public appointments, and that the right procedure is followed. In the appointments of persons to serve in various public positions, the committee will continue raising the bar to high to ensure that the public gets suitable officials to serve them. Mr. Speaker, it is now my singular honor and privilege, on behalf of the chairperson of this committee on appointments, the Honorable Speaker of this House, to table this report on the floor of the House for noting by the House. So it was for your own consumption, and also, you see, Mr. Speaker, when you are breaking the record, you need to know, you need to make people know that you've broke the record, Mr. Speaker. So, as the committee, as the vice chair on the Committee on Appointments, we've done our best to the people of Kericho. We've never hindered them from, we've never hindered services being rendered to the people for failing to approve the members sent to this House by His Excellency, the Governor. But what is alarming, Mr. Speaker, is the high rate of turnover, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I served in the Committee on Appointments from 2017 to 2022, Mr. Speaker. The committee was so dormant because the appointment was only made maybe twice, Mr. Speaker. I think, if we would refer to the records of this House, Mr. Speaker, I think we totaled 2 reports, Mr. Speaker, and the entire term ended, Mr. Speaker. So you see, this is a record of 12 reports. Mr. Speaker, I thank you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the leader.
Mr. Speaker, it is done late. Thank you.
All right, thank you. The Honorable Leader of Majority, for your report, for noting by the House. And honorable members, we shall just proceed. I know I can see some people want to make, some honorable members want to make comments, but you know, of course, the procedure is for reports. They are just being laid on the floor of the House. However, since we still have other order of business ahead of us, I will be giving you maybe a minute if you want to speak about the matter, because I think the leader of majority is alluding that there is a record, that there is a new record in town. You failed to mention that even at the moment also there is still another report to be tabled in a few days. Again, by the same Committee on Appointments, as they are dealing with the appointment of members of the County Public Service Board. But that is in order. We can just proceed to the next order. Honorable members, I have already pronounced myself that in the next order of business, I will allow you a minute to speak about it before you proceed to the matter at hand, so that we can proceed in a manner that we also have like 1.5 hours to go, and yet we have 2 too serious business in front of us. So clerk, next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Honorable Fancy Korir, proceed to give notice of your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this chance. I hereby lay a report that this House adopt the report by the Delegated County Legislation on the approval of renewal and extension of the tenure of County Public Fund. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
All right, thank you. Next order.
Order number 7, questions and statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, motion by Honorable Moses Rotich.
Honorable members are aware that during yesterday's session, Honorable Moses Rotich did give notice of a motion, and it was scheduled to be tabled and debated by this House this morning. And therefore, the Honorable Moses Rotich, now you can go on to table your motion. I give you a minute if you have any comments on the paper that have been laid on the Committee on Appointments. If you don't have, you will proceed to the main matter.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity that you have given me, and more so by extension on behalf of the great people of Tendeno Soget, Mr. Speaker, whom I represent. Allow me to pick from welcoming the clergy from Shem Church, Mr. Speaker, and also the leadership from our university, Mr. Speaker.
Kenya Highlands.
Kenya Highlands Evangelical University, Mr. Speaker. The clergy feel welcome. The church in Kenya, the Constitution provides a role, the spiritual role that our churches provide to this nation, Mr. Speaker. In the book of Proverbs 18:18, Mr. Speaker, it gives us that the lot that is casted, Mr. Speaker, breaks quarrels, Mr. Speaker. So feel welcome, feel sufficient. To our students, service, learning, and also integration with the current political arenas in this country is key. I want to wish you well, Mr. Speaker. So also, Mr. Speaker, before I move this motion, Mr. Speaker, allow me to also make comments on the report on the operations and achievements of the Committee on Appointments in the Third Assembly, Mr. Speaker. A government, I'll pick from the government that frequently, Mr. Speaker, dismisses its own leaders without clear reason, creates fear instead of service, instability instead of progress, Mr. Speaker. The first batch of our CECs, Mr. Speaker, those who are still currently serving, Mr. Speaker, is 2 out of 10, Mr. Speaker. Allow me, Mr. Speaker, again, that I also seek pardon. There was a time you almost ruled me out of order, Mr. Speaker, for raising the issue of 3 Ps, Mr. Speaker. The issue of problem on the executive, problem on the person being vetted, Mr. Speaker. So for today, allow me just to congratulate the Committee on Appointments. I don't want today to cite the 3rd P, Mr. Speaker. You have broken the record. So it shall be well with this, those who are currently serving, it shall be well with you. We were also cited as an assembly, Mr. Speaker, when we went to Naivasha, Mr. Speaker, when the Honorable around 6 CECs was sacked, Mr. Speaker. We had a good conversation in Naivasha about the progress of this county. What came on an eve to the Christmas, Mr. Speaker, was the sacking. The CECs that were affected, Mr. Speaker, I want to confirm and I want to go on record that indeed I attended a meeting in Naivasha and there were no conversation around sacking the CECs. It was just done by the appointing authority. This House Mr. Speaker, stand vindicated, stands clean. So, Mr. Speaker, allow me then to move this motion, Mr. Speaker, that aware that Article 201 of the Constitution of Kenya provides that public finance shall be used in prudent and responsible way, and that there shall be openness and accountability in financial matters. Also aware that Article 76 establishes the county executive and the county assembly and assigned distinct roles and responsibilities by the Constitution. The county executive charged with implementation role, and the county assembly is charged with oversight. Mr. Speaker, further aware that the County Assembly of Kericho approved the Kericho County Appropriation Act of 2026, the Kericho County Supplementary Appropriation Act of 2026, and the County Fiscal Strategic Paper of 2024, 2025, and 2026. Noting that the county executive members in some critical departments have implemented projects in their dockets in a skewed and haphazard manner, in total disregard of the planning documents. The planning documents, Mr. Speaker, are the CFSP, budget policy statement, budget estimates, annual development plans, and the county integrated development plan of 2022-2027, a very critical document, Mr. Speaker. Further noting that county assembly members have raised concerns on the implementation of various development projects in the public works, roads and transport, water, energy, environment, forestry and natural resources, Mr. Speaker, agriculture, livestock and fisheries, Mr. Speaker, information, communication, e-government and youth affairs, gender and sports, and finance and economic planning, Mr. Speaker. These critical departments, Mr. Speaker, the public works, roads and transport, Mr. Speaker, have the huge budget, Mr. Speaker, in this county. Every financial year, Mr. Speaker, we allocate them a huge budget. There is the most recent further allocation, Mr. Speaker, or an RMLF that we were battling with the national government, Mr. Speaker. To date, the amount that we have been given, Mr. Speaker, has not been allocated. Mr. Speaker, we are still waiting for the rolling of works on RMLF to date, Mr. Speaker. This house that is charged with oversight, Mr. Speaker, has been left in the dark without knowing the degree and the level of implementation of these projects. Mr. Speaker, water, energy, forestry and natural resources, Mr. Speaker, are also charged with a critical role and resource allocation, Mr. Speaker. Resource allocation that raises from the exchequer, Mr. Speaker. Also, the critical fund, the donor fund, Mr. Speaker, that is contributory, Mr. Speaker. That is the FLOCA fund, Mr. Speaker, that came to narrow down, that came to speak to the needs of our people in this county, Mr. Speaker, to speak to the needs of water shortage, Mr. Speaker, to speak to the needs of the environment, Mr. Speaker, that level of implementation of these projects, Mr. Speaker, this house that is charged with oversight, Mr. Speaker, has been left in the dark, Mr. Speaker. Concerned that there is deliberate and skewed favorism in allocation of funds, Mr. Speaker, implementation of projects in certain selected wards, in total disregard of the line budget items as prioritized in the annual development plans, Mr. Speaker, and elaborated to the members of the public by the members of the county assembly. Mr. Speaker, the previous budget that we passed, the main mother budget, Mr. Speaker, for 2025, 2026, 2024, 2025, Mr. Speaker, 2023, 2024, Mr. Speaker, we have a schedule, Mr. Speaker, that is speaking to the needs of every ward, Mr. Speaker. Funny enough, and to my amazement, Mr. Speaker, this House, in its wisdom, the previous budget of 2025 and 2026, Mr. Speaker, we indeed passed and approved, Mr. Speaker, program-based budget, Mr. Speaker, that the annual development plan, Mr. Speaker, that is pulled from the county integrated development plan, a document that is done every 5 years, Mr. Speaker, we we as a county assembly, Mr. Speaker, spoke to the needs of these people, Mr. Speaker, of this county, after a public participation that was done both by the executive and also approved and also done by this county assembly for purposes of confirmation, Mr. Speaker. The budget committee, Mr. Speaker, of this House, Mr. Speaker, is charged and is constituted by the Honorable 30 elected members, Mr. Speaker, representing various wards, Mr. Speaker. So every other MCA, Mr. Speaker, has done his or her due diligence, Mr. Speaker, to pull the projects from every ward to speak to the needs of the individual wards, Mr. Speaker. To date, Mr. Speaker, nothing fruitful has come. Further concerned that the inquiries on the status of implementation of projects in key departments such as roads, water, agriculture have been met with response of repayments of previous pending bills, Mr. Speaker. We had a pending bills report, Mr. Speaker. We had an opportunity to welcome the CECs, Mr. Speaker. Some departments gave us what they had, Mr. Speaker. Some, Mr. Speaker, came here and told us clearly, Mr. Speaker, that they had no pending bills, Mr. Speaker. To date, many of these departments, Mr. Speaker, have not rolled their works, Mr. Speaker. Water Department, for example, Mr. Speaker, in the financial year of 2024-2025, Mr. Speaker, they never rolled out any works, Mr. Speaker, in the entire county. It is wanting, it is amazing, Mr. Speaker. What was the purpose, Mr. Speaker, of telling us that they have no pending bills, Mr. Speaker? Then later, they was telling us they are paying the pending bills, Mr. Speaker. His Excellency the Governor, when he was sworn in back in 2022, Mr. Speaker, he indeed constituted a pending bills committee, Mr. Speaker, to verify payables versus the non-payables, Mr. Speaker. The report to date has not been passed to this House, Mr. Speaker, for deliberation. We allowed them the benefit of doubt, Mr. Speaker. It has been noted with a lot of concern, but that every other time, Mr. Speaker, when they want to run away from their accountability, Mr. Speaker, they come over to tell us, Mr. Speaker, we have pending bills. We are paying the pending bills. We are paying the pending bills, Mr. Speaker. This House, in the last financial year, Mr. Speaker, gave a deliberation in its wisdom that pending bills is never a global figure, Mr. Speaker. Because of the schedule document that we develop and pass, Mr. Speaker, any document, Mr. Speaker, that is passed, Mr. Speaker, budget once it is passed. The finance bill, Mr. Speaker, when it is passed in this House, Mr. Speaker, it becomes an act, Mr. Speaker. It becomes law, Mr. Speaker. Our departments, on many occasions, Mr. Speaker, are operated in the highest level of contempt, Mr. Speaker. Operating in contempt, Mr. Speaker, disregard to the law, disrespect the law. Disrespect means, Mr. Speaker, failing to adhere to rulings, Mr. Speaker, that are passed in this House, Mr. Speaker. We have members, Mr. Speaker, representing individual wards, Mr. Speaker, that are charged with the responsibility, Mr. Speaker, also as a calling. They were elected, Mr. Speaker. The executive, on the other hand, Mr. Speaker, must respect, Mr. Speaker, the authority of this House, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, the inquiries on the status of the implementation of the projects in key departments such as roads, water and agriculture have been met with response of repayments of previous pending bills, Mr. Speaker, for works not disclosed or even sanctioned, Mr. Speaker. Implementation in some wards in total disregard of the budgetary provision and in violation of the Public Procurement and Asset Disposal Act of 2015 and its regulation, Mr. Speaker. My prayers now, therefore, this House, Mr. Speaker, resolves that the members of the County Executive Committee responsible for the following departments, Mr. Speaker: the roads, water, agriculture, ICT, and finance, Mr. Speaker, provides the County Assembly with status and comparison reports, Mr. Speaker, on the implementation of projects in each ward, Mr. Speaker. This county has 30 wards, Mr. Speaker. As appropriated for in the last financial years, three financial years, Mr. Speaker, within the 7 days of approval of this motion. Number two, Mr. Speaker, that the policymakers of the mentioned departments be held accountable, Mr. Speaker, for failure to implement the projects in the development fort as appropriated and approved by the County Assembly, Mr. Speaker. You realize, Mr. Speaker, to date, Mr. Speaker, Water Department, Mr. Speaker, has not rolled out and worked, Mr. Speaker. Going forward, the County Executive Committee members, Mr. Speaker, procure works commensurate on and in line with the budget estimates. A deviation of these may only be corrected during the supplementary appropriation as stipulated by Public Finance Management Act of 2012, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have, as a House, Mr. Speaker, sat and deliberated on supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker, for 2025-2026. Mr. Speaker, in the year 2024-2025, Mr. Speaker, we had sat and deliberated on the supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker. The last 2024-2025 supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker, was never acted upon, Mr. Speaker. There were delays. There were a lot of laziness, Mr. Speaker. We are also headed again, Mr. Speaker, because by around 20th of this month, Mr. Speaker, there will be no more procuring of works, Mr. Speaker. We are late, Mr. Speaker, and we need these departments, Mr. Speaker, after we have sat, deliberated, approved, Mr. Speaker, as per their request, Mr. Speaker. You realize, Mr. Speaker, that the budget document, Mr. Speaker, always comes from the executive, Mr. Speaker. We as honorable members sat, approved this budget, Mr. Speaker, and also with the urgency, Mr. Speaker, it deserves, considering the level of timelines, Mr. Speaker. I want, Mr. Speaker, and it is my prayer that, Mr. Speaker, we want to see the earliest level of seriousness, Mr. Speaker, within the next 7 days, Mr. Speaker. You realize, Mr. Speaker, that we had also invited the Honorable CECs, Mr. Speaker, being the policy holders of every department, Mr. Speaker, with their CEOs, Mr. Speaker, who are the accounting officers, Mr. Speaker, of this department, Mr. Speaker, to appear before this House, Mr. Speaker. Every time when we invited them, Mr. Speaker, they find a competing priority, Mr. Speaker. The authority of this House, Mr. Speaker, dictates that it has to be respected, Mr. Speaker. Where we are now, Mr. Speaker, when you look at the letters, Mr. Speaker, that these departments are writing to us, Mr. Speaker, they write a cosmetic letter, Mr. Speaker, without commitment. By this, Mr. Speaker, I mean, they say we will appear on the letter date, Mr. Speaker. A letter date means even in 2029, Mr. Speaker, after an election has been conducted in 2027, Mr. Speaker, that is one is still a letter date, Mr. Speaker. We want to see the highest level of commitment, the highest level of seriousness, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I beg to move this motion, Mr. Speaker. And before then, I wish to invite Honorable Matthew Korir, Mr. Speaker, to second this motion. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, thank you so much. The Honorable Moses Rotich, the member of the County Assembly representing the Middle Socket. Honorable Matthew Korir, you may now second the motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Before that, I want to join you, Mr. Speaker, and my colleague to welcome the members in the gallery, led by the Reverend Gilbert from Shem Church, Chimjim, and the leadership also from the Highland University. Mr. Speaker, before then, you had promised to give us 1 minute so that we can comment on the report from the appointment committee.
That is in order.
Mr.
You
Speaker.
can proceed.
One, I was going through this report, Mr. Speaker, and I realized that I think it is not even the members who have been dismissed in these respective positions, Mr. Speaker, who have a problem, but I think whoever that they are dismissing is the owner of the problem, Mr. Speaker, because you cannot appoint 11 people and dismiss 9 and remain with 2, Mr. Speaker. If it is even a CPC, Mr. Speaker, that our children are going through at the moment, this one is not, I think this one is poor performance, Mr. Speaker. This one cannot even meet the expectation, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to second the motion by Honorable Moses Rotich, Honorable Member representing Great People of Tendeno Soviet, Mr. Speaker. It has been a norm and the tradition of this House, Mr. Speaker, when we pass laws, when we pass budgets, Mr. Speaker, and even projects, Mr. Speaker. It is only for the purpose and it is only for the process, Mr. Speaker. The implementation is purely zero, Mr. Speaker. When we talk about water department, Mr. Speaker, it is very unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, but for 2 consecutive years, Mr. Speaker, nothing has been done. The only thing I think His Excellency also, the governor needs also to come back to his sense and know that some people in these departments are not delivering to his manifesto, Mr. Speaker, to the people of this county. Mr. Speaker, too, is that we are budgeting a lot, we are putting a lot of money to some departments, Mr. Speaker. One is the roads department. But when an honorable member attends a function, even during this season of raining, Mr. Speaker, you will listen members of the public saying 1 term, Mr. Speaker. The 1 term should not even come to the honorable member, Mr. Speaker, because we have done our part as the honorable members. I think the 1 term should go to the implementers of this budget that we are approving, Mr. Speaker. So I second this motion, Mr. Speaker, and I urge my colleagues that it is any other serious motion that we need to be supported is this one for the projects, for our works, and so that, Mr. Speaker, if the governor also decides today to give you an opportunity as the appointment committee to come and vet the new CCs and the COs, Mr. Speaker, I think it will be even right before we visit paper 3, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Amati, for seconding the motion. Honorable members, I now propose the question, which is that this House resolves, number 1, that the members of the County Executive Committee responsible for the following departments: roads, water, agriculture, ICT, and finance, provides the County Assembly with status and comparison reports on the implementation of projects in each ward as appropriated for the last 3 financial years, with demands be held accountable for failure to implement the projects in the development board as appropriated and approved by the County Assembly. And finally, going forward, the County Executive Committee members procure works commensurate and in line with budgeted estimates. A deviation of this may only be corrected during the supplementary appropriation as stipulated by the Public Finance Management Act. And honorable members, the floor is now open for contribution and debate before we finally put the question. Honorable Philip Mutai, and then Honorable Peter Kemoy, in that order. Honorable members, you know you must catch the eye of the speaker. So, and Honorable Philip Mutai and Honorable Peter Kemoy has already caught the eye of the speaker. So we proceed in that manner, and then we will take the second round. Honorable Philip Mutai, and then immediately after contributing, you will take over the speaker of the morning session.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity so that I can ventilate the business that are before us. First, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to join you and my colleagues in welcoming people from my ward who are very special to me, so dear to me. That is the Reverend Bernard Rono, who comes from Shea Ministries, Chepsetian, that is in Kipchimchim ward, who are my great people. They are my fathers, Mr. Speaker, sir, and also Reverend Bernard Rono is my spiritual leader. So as I am standing here, Mr. Speaker, sir, I am a testament of a prayer well prayed. I think I'm here courtesy of his prayers that he really prayed for me, for God's favor that I be here. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to join you also and my colleagues in welcoming students from Kenya Highlands University, whom I happen to be a student there. I'm on a final year student, sitting my final exams on July. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm so privileged today that the members, the two groups that are at the public gallery are related to me in a very special way. So I feel welcome, learn, and feel at home at this honorable house. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me just to make a comment on the appointments, the appointments committee, that the huge number of appointments that have happened in this county, Mr. Speaker, sir, is a reflection of the performance of the county executive. You know, when you hire 1,000 employees and you dismiss them within the shortest time, it is a reflection of how you are in terms of performance. So the performance of this county, Mr. Speaker, sir, is so wanting. On the issue, on the motion that has been presented by my good friend, the Honorable Moses Rotich, I think skilled development has been witnessed across the 30 wards. Mr. Speaker, sir, if there is one of the most mentioned department is the public works and roads. Where I come from, Mr. Speaker, sir, sometimes you go to a funeral and on going back after attending a funeral, most of us nowadays encounter a one-time narrative. Not only because of the other works that we have done within our wards, but the most notorious ones is public works and roads. And I think I'm happy, Mr. Speaker, sir, because the chairman is around. Yesterday and today, the chairman is around, and I am calling him to at least up the game. Or I was yesterday of the opinion that we impeach the chairman for roads committee because he has really let us down. In fact, if there is somebody who is so much attached to roads, it's me. So I was even looking for former chairman, the Honorable Gilbert Ngetich, to be reinstated. And I think, chairman, it is of essence. If you deem not to perform, you relinquish your position and give to the former chairman, that is the Honorable Gilbert Ngetich. Because at that time, the roads that had been done in my wards was courtesy of the former chairman. So I don't know if I'm breaking the rules.
Order.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
You know very well the manner in which, if you need to reconstitute your committee, there is always those procedures under Philip Mutai. And again, if you want to discuss the conduct of your colleague, probably you need to table a substantive motion before this house. So I will direct that you withdraw those comments, and then you may proceed with the...
So thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I honorably withdraw those terms and issues that I have raised against the chairman of roads. So otherwise, Mr. Speaker, sir, I stand to support the motion before us so that we can still discuss, see the root cause of the skewed development. And I think, Mr. Speaker, sir, there is also the aspect of when payments are being made at the executive, I think there is a way of selective payment. So I think, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support the motion in totality. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Okay, as you come over here to chair the session, so the Honorable Peter Kamoy, and then you can now proceed to take the others.
So proceed, Honorable Peter Kemboi, member representing the great people of Kapsuse.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the opportunity you have granted to me. Let me join my fellow colleagues by welcoming the visitors at the gallery from the Shem Church and Kenya Highland Bible College. Feel welcome, and it is also an opportunity that you see what we normally articulate here as the member of county assemblies. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me also comment on the appointment committee. To be very sincere, they have done their part. At any time they have been called, they respond to their duties. And having the 12 reports, seeing that it is a progress and there is no any report which we failed as the floor or the honorable members, we adhere to. And it is quite unfortunate that these 12 reports does not even reflect to the performance of this county. Mr. Speaker, sir, on the motion that has been raised by Honorable Moses, I want to echo him for coming up with such a motion. And maybe I'll not comment on these other various departments. Let me say, we want to echo some of the departments that they have rolled out their works. I know they know their responsibility, and we want to appreciate them for their work that they have done. It is quite unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, sir, to the department where I chair. That is the Department of Water. Since CC Rosemary Rob was fired from the office, and since Honorable or CC Philip Kurgat assumed the office, there is no work that has been rolled out in his 2 financial year. Mr. Speaker, sir, maybe the CEO of the Kericho County, he should be comparing the notes and see that there are people who want to fail His Excellency the Governor, because I've been trying to reach the CEC. It's like he's not even aware of what is happening in the department. He doesn't know any progress in terms of rolling out the works. Mr. Speaker, sir, it is my plea and to this honorable house that there was no work which was rolled out in the last financial year. Today, up to date, there is no work, and we allocate money. I think these people, they should be surcharged, because they cannot sit in the office earning salary, and there is nothing that people can feel in this county. So I think it is high time that these people, they should be surcharged according to their performance. So to the CEC in the Department of Water, it should up his scheme. We have only 1.5 months to the next financial year. If it cannot roll out within the 7 days any work, I'm urging my members that we signed for the impeachment of this CEC, because we cannot sit here and wait for someone who doesn't understand what he's supposed to do. So thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for the opportunity.
Thank you, the Honorable Peter Kemboi. I want to take another round of contributors. I start from the senior most, the Honorable Paul Chirchir, then the Honorable Dr. Eric Veit, then the Honorable Esron Yatich, and then the Honorable Kiproti Ragon, then the Honorable Paul B, in that order.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me an opportunity to make my remarks on the motion before the House this morning. The Speaker, sir, in our tradition of welcoming visitors, I join you, the Speaker, and my colleagues in welcoming members of Shem Church and student leadership of Highlands University who are seated at the public gallery. Feel welcome. We are a house of rules and procedures, and this house is a replica of the Senate and the National Assembly, where the role of this house is legislation, representation, and oversight. That is basically what we transact in this house. The Speaker, sir, let me congratulate the Committee on Appointment on their sterling performance as a committee. Their report is good, and the other committees should echo the same and be responsible in their various committees. And to the motion before the House, I laud the Honorable Moses Rotich for coming up with a motion at the right time. You know, budget making is a process, and every part of the process is defined and has timelines. As we begin the 5-year cycle, we approve what we call the County Integrated Development Plan, which is a 5-year program where members of the public are invited. They come and say and give their proposal in terms of what they want done in all the devolved functions of the county. After that, this House approves the CIDP. Once the CIDP is approved, every year we have an ADP, an Annual Development Plan, where from the CIDP programs are picked, approved. Once the ADP is approved, the House approves what is called the County Fiscal Strategy Paper, which has ceilings for every department. Once the CFSP is approved, then on the 30th of June every financial year, budget appropriation is passed. Once all that are passed, the departments and the executive are supposed to implement as per the programs, the CIDP, ADP, CFSP, and the budget. Anything outside that is illegal. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, there is no way that Jesus has been approving budgets, and yet the same is not reflected in the performance in each department. Roads, water, all those departments are lagging behind. So the 7 days that they have been given is even wrong. They should have been given 3 or 4 days. But because the motion elaborates and speaks to the 7 days, I join my colleagues in saying the 7 days that the executive have been given is sufficient time. They should be able to give us the performance for the last 3 financial years as per the department. If they have not been able to do as per the budget, as per the approved budgets, even if they're supplementary, then we have every reason to take the next course of action. Mr. Speaker, we are a few months to the next general election. We will begin to the next general election with a scorecard. That scorecard is in those departments. Roads specifically, where the lion's share of the budget goes to roads. The other lion's share goes to health. So the same should be reflected in the implementation by the executive. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I support the motion in totality and expect the CCs and the accounting officers to move with speed and give us a report as per this motion. Otherwise, Mr. Speaker, sir, I thank you for giving me an opportunity to give my input, and thank you very much.
Thank you, the Honorable Paul Chirchir, member representing the great people of Kapsoit. Dr. Eric Bate, member representing Kipchebor Ward. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to also contribute on the motion beforehand. And before I do that, I also want to join the rest of my colleagues to welcome the members of Shem Church and also my fellow comrades from the Kenya Highlands University, which is in my ward. And I'm also, Mr. Speaker, sir, I've been offered in the same university to be a lecturer, which I have not been able to do because of the political engagements I have. But I want to assure you that in the future, I will be giving lectures at the University of Kenya Highlands. So welcome, comrades, and feel at home this morning. Mr. Speaker, sir, when I look at the motion beforehand, I want to say that I want to thank the motion mover, Honorable Moses Rotich, for this timely motion. Mr. Speaker, sir, you know we budget items in the budget, and we have the carrying documents of CIDP, ADB, and many others. And so when we have skewed projects in wards, we wonder why we budget, we put money in different wards, projects, but when it comes to implementation, they do the opposite. So I want to urge that we move with speed as members of this House, that this motion be passed quickly, and let the executive come and give us a report for the last 3 financial years. In fact, we want to shame those CEOs, those CECs who have done projects without regarding the estimates from every ward, and want to correct moving forward, because at this day and age, the Speaker, sir, we find many questions in the ground as members of the County Assembly. A good example, the comrades sitting at the public gallery, they are my good friends. But the reason why they're here today, Mr. Speaker, sir, is because I thought they also bring a petition to this assembly because they have a Gate B. It's called Kenya Highlands University Gate B, which has never been done, and have been putting money that road. So I'm happy today because they have come to witness that as your member, I have made commitment. I have put money to be done, but as you speak today, these complexes are suffering. They're using a road, there's no maram in that road, and they have made attempts, and several times the Speaker, sir. In fact, their Vice Chancellor came to the CC roads that time, Honorable Brenda Bill B, to give a petition of the road. They were not assaulted, and they also met the previous CC for roads, Honorable Ben B, and also me as area MCA. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, that is an example of skewed development in the county. If such a delegation have not been given justice for a small road, and I have done my part as the area MCA, then we need to take action as a House and ensure that whatever we have budgeted for is implemented to the letter. Because what is my role as an MCA? If I appropriate money, I give my priorities to be done, and then I leave to the executive to implement. Then they fail to do so. Then as a House, we must rise and demand that they do it as required. And so, Mr. Speaker, sir, I want to throw my weight behind this motion and request that the executive must come and answer and give us a roadmap, because we need action, not stories. We need action, not excuses. And so I want to support this motion. And also, as I end, I want to tell the comrades in the gallery that we will do our best as this assembly to ensure that your university and others will also get access to get value for money for things affecting you, because you are the leaders of tomorrow, and we must ensure that your success in the university is upheld by giving you better access roads like the one in your university and beyond. And this is something that we are saying with a lot of concern as members of this Honorable House. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I beg to move and I support this motion. Thank you.
Thank you to Honorable Dr. Eric Bate. Next is Honorable Esron Nyetit, Leader of Majority Emeritus. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity you have granted me, Mr. Speaker, so that I can raise to comment on this motion by Honorable Moses Roti, Mr. Speaker. From the onset, I support, Mr. Speaker. Before, Mr. Speaker, allow me to join you and my fellow colleagues in welcoming our guests in the public gallery, the clergy from Chinchin Ward, and the comrades from Kenya Islands. I tell them they are most welcome to this honorable house. Comrades feel at college, and the clergy feel at church, so that you can learn. Honorable Speaker, sir, I support the motion by the mover, Mr. Speaker. In that, Mr. Speaker, I think this is one of our roles as the watchdogs or the oversight arm of the government, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, our main role as an assembly, Mr. Speaker, is to appropriate money during budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when we appropriate money, Mr. Speaker, and do identification or represent the people, Mr. Speaker, in identifying the priority projects by the people who send us here, Mr. Speaker, through public participation, Mr. Speaker, we expect our work to end there, Mr. Speaker. The other big chunk of work, like the implementation of the project and execution of the projects, Mr. Speaker, is a solely role which the county executive, aided by the governor, Mr. Speaker, should or shall, Mr. Speaker, without any doubt, Mr. Speaker, should implement the budget to the ladder, Mr. Speaker. But what we are seeing in some of the department, Mr. Speaker, is unfortunate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we allocate funds, we support, we allocate funds on budget, we pass the all policy papers, Mr. Speaker, like the ADB, CIDB, Mr. Speaker, but the implementation is so slow, or at some department, Mr. Speaker, there is no work being done, Mr. Speaker. I want to cite one department, Mr. Speaker, which I'm most disappointed with, Mr. Speaker, which Mr. Speaker, the Department of Water, Mr. Speaker. It's so unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, because I want to single out this department because, Mr. Speaker, our last financial year, the entire financial year, Mr. Speaker, they didn't implement even a single project, claiming that the funds which we had allocated to that department, Mr. Speaker, was used to pay the pending bills. So we excused them, Mr. Speaker, and they came, and it is in the answers of this and records of this honorable house, Mr. Speaker, where the CEO and the CC say there, and I was there, Mr. Speaker, and it is in records, Mr. Speaker, that we didn't implement any project because we used the money to pay pending bill. Now, the next financial year, which is now the current financial year, they claim that we will now implement the projects across the entire county because we don't have any pending bill, Mr. Speaker. We gave them a benefit of doubt, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, surprisingly, up to date, Mr. Speaker, I've never seen any project being implemented in that department, Mr. Speaker. It is so shameful, Mr. Speaker, that we are now close to the end of our financial year without any project. I'm so agitated because last financial year I allocated 8.5 million. This budget, Mr. Speaker, I allocated 10 million, Mr. Speaker. And there is no project which has been implemented, Mr. Speaker. In fact, if there is one department which should be called out, Mr. Speaker, is the Department of Water, Mr. Speaker. And I support this motion because of that, Mr. Speaker. Some of the CEOs, Mr. Speaker, behave as if they are angels, Mr. Speaker. When they appear before us, they behave as if they are saints, Mr. Speaker. And the notorious checks, Mr. Speaker, the bank centers has been killed. I am seeing on social media's platform of honorable members, Mr. Speaker. How are we, as an honorable house again, Mr. Speaker, become too blind? The people whom we should deprive the rights are the people whom we have allocated money, and there is nothing we are doing. In fact, we should be giving more rights to those CEOs, Mr. Speaker, who at the department there is implementation of the works. And Mr. Speaker, although there is slow absorption of budget, but there is progress. When you see the budget which you have allocated, Mr. Speaker, you can see there is some work which is going on health department, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm so furious and so agitated, Mr. Speaker, that those CEOs and CCs, Mr. Speaker, who there is no work which is being done, Mr. Speaker. We should call them out, Mr. Speaker, and they take the full responsibility, Mr. Speaker. And I want to ask this honorable house, Mr. Speaker, the honorable members to reconsider the decision on some of the CEOs who are working, Mr. Speaker, and let banish those who are not working, Mr. Speaker, so that, Mr. Speaker, at least we see some progress in our work, Mr. Speaker. Recently, Mr. Speaker, on the Department of Agriculture Cooperative, Mr. Speaker, for the first time, Mr. Speaker, I'm so happy. I tried to allocate 300,000 for the supply of chicks, Mr. Speaker, and they were delivered, Mr. Speaker. In fact, right now, Mr. Speaker, the amounts which we have, the most under-budgeted department, Mr. Speaker, are doing marvelous work, Mr. Speaker. I saw education. There is some work ongoing in education, Mr. Speaker. But now the mother department like roads and water, Mr. Speaker, I think it's high time we call them off, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, again, Mr. Speaker, let's see on the aspects of the supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we need to be vigilant as honorable house, Mr. Speaker. We need to be objective again, Mr. Speaker, because, Mr. Speaker, we need to discuss and ask ourselves serious questions on the issue of supplementary again. Supplementary budget, Mr. Speaker, we passed supplementary budget here in this honorable house almost 2 months ago or 1 month ago, Mr. Speaker. And up to date, the supplementary budget has not been uploaded, Mr. Speaker. And we are questioning ourselves here the implementation of the work, Mr. Speaker. I think that is a discussion, Mr. Speaker, which as the members of the budget, Mr. Speaker, we should be discussing about that, Mr. Speaker. Right now, Mr. Speaker, if the supplementary budget have not been uploaded up to date, and we are very sure in the next 7 days, Mr. Speaker, the IFMIS will be closed. There will be no requisition of work, Mr. Speaker. So what are we going to do? Mr. Speaker, there is some fast things which we must handle. Because by 20th of this month, the IFMIS will be closed and there is no requisition. Even the salaries will be affected. So those are the things again, Mr. Speaker, as we are discussing on the implementation, let's see on now the reallocation we do. Because it will be an exercise in futility, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as I end, Mr. Speaker, allow me, Mr. Speaker, to comment on the public outcry in our area, Mr. Speaker, on the issue of coffee hawking, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we might do with the political part, Mr. Speaker, but I want to remind this honorable house that we have the solemn power to handle that, Mr. Speaker. And I want to ask the chairman in charge of finance and the majority leader, Mr. Speaker, to liaise with the executive, Mr. Speaker, and we request for the amendment of the Finance Act. Mr. Speaker, if we will amend the Finance Act on the section of the movement of the cherries and the batchman coffee, Mr. Speaker. We play with that, Mr. Speaker, and we put some punitive fee there, Mr. Speaker. We will end those cartels, Mr. Speaker. What did the president do to end the cartels, Mr. Speaker? It is policy making, Mr. Speaker. The politics we may play, but what we need to do is the policy making, Mr. Speaker. What ended the coffee cartels in Nairobi was policy. What will end the coffee cartels and oaking in our area is policy. So I ask the chairman in charge of finance to do something about that. Otherwise, I thank you.
Thank you, the Honorable Esron Ngetich. I think, Honorable members, I think what Esron has really highlighted on the issue of procurement of works and on the matter of skewed development that in the motion, it is really prudent if we scrutinize each and every CEO rather than victimize those even their absorption rate are high across the department. So now, because the time is up on us, I want to call the Honorable Kiprotich Rogon to move a motion on the extension of time. That is the standing order number 30.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I raise pass one to standing order number 33, that this House extend its sitting until we wind the business of the day, that is by 12:30. And I want to request the Honorable Cheria Bet, who is the Deputy Speaker, to second.
Thank you to the Honorable the Deputy Speaker, and your motion has been extended. So now I raise. You can stay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the motion tabled before the House by the Honorable Moses Rotich. That is on a matter of serious concern pertaining to the works currently rolled out. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's been unfortunate ever since we were elected in 2022 that we've witnessed in this county skewed development of projects. Personally, I can name 2 departments where I've lost my allocations, that is in roads and water, Mr. Speaker. At some point, I wouldn't want to dwell on what Honorable Hezron and the others who've spoken before me have said. These are the 2 departments. Sometimes early this year they appeared before us. They told us they used the previous allocations to foot the pending bills, and one of the departments, the water, actually claimed that we were going to roll works using this financial year's budget. But Mr. Speaker, to date, I have a water project in Chepto yet that I have not been able to proceed with the project because there is no availability of funds. Mr. Speaker, what the Honorable Member, Honorable Moses Rotich, has done will be of great importance to most of us who are now going for re-election and for those even who are transiting for higher positions. Mr. Speaker, we wish that upon the lapse of the 7-day period, they should appear before this House. They should give us a candid discussion on what is happening, because, Mr. Speaker, something will be coming again. We will be getting Q3 report of the ONSO's revenues, and I can confirm as a Chair of Finance that this county is reporting very dismal performance in terms of ONSO's revenue. It will then affect the execution of the budget. Lastly, Mr. Speaker, I want to comment on something that was highlighted earlier in 1 minute. That is the operations of the appointment committee. Mr. Speaker, this is the only county, under the previous administration, the former governor, whom we wish him quick recovery as he gets medication out of the country, the office, due to circumstances that happened then. So, Mr. Speaker, we want to encourage the governor to work with the team. Mr. Speaker, there is currently a chief officer in charge of finance who does not even seem to understand what he is doing. And we had one who was very experienced, the Honorable George Kirer. But unfortunately, George Kirer, with all the wealth of experience, is not currently offering service. I want to appreciate what Honorable Esron said. We punished a chief officer by the name Betsy Chebet. She is one of the CEOs, I can say, in her department, have been able to do the works that I budgeted for. And that is the only chief officer who's been able to ensure contractors are given the documentation in time and payments are done. But unfortunately, I do not know what happened. We have the worst CEOs who are still working, but the best, we punish them before this house. Let us give this opportunity to those CEOs to explain to us what is happening, because where we have a CEO who's failed, let us deal with that particular chief officer. And where one has done very well, let us appreciate, let us work with them. With this, Mr. Speaker, I support the motion in totality. All right, thank you. Honorable members, of course, as a matter of procedure, you know very well that Honorable Kuprotich used one stone to kill two birds. But I'm reliably informed that there was a motion, a procedural motion to extend, as you know that our time lapses at 12:30, and the motion can only be, of course, introduced 30 minutes before that. And therefore, I now rise to the question, which is that this House resolves that as passed Standing Order number 30, extend its sitting time from 12:30 until the order of business in this order paper is, of course, deliberated by the House. Will as many as have that similar opinion say aye? As many of the contrary opinion please say nay? And the ayes have it. So we can proceed, Honorable Deputy Speaker. And technical people, there's problem with the mic.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity, and by extension, Mr. Speaker, the great people by Nemo. Mr. Speaker, from the outset, Mr. Speaker, allow me to take this opportunity to welcome the church members and the pastors and reverend from Shem Church, Kipchimchi, Mr. Speaker, that they are highly welcome to our county assembly today, Mr. Speaker. They are our special guests, Mr. Speaker, because hardly do we receive pastors and reverends in our public gallery. Most of the time, Mr. Speaker, we only get students from various institutions, Mr. Speaker. So they are highly welcome, Mr. Speaker. I know before they go back to 6 ballot boxes in every polling station. There was one for the MCA, there was one for the members of parliament, there was one for the women rep, another one for the senator, another one for the governor, and the one for the president, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, we may not agree. We were not voted in by our people to come and, sleep in the same bed with the county executive, Mr. Speaker. I may not agree with the governor, Mr. Speaker, but remember in that ballot box in Ainamo, Mr. Speaker, there was a ballot box for MCA, I was voted in, and there was a ballot box for the governor, Mr. Speaker. He was also voted in. So our differences, Mr. Speaker, should not affect service delivery to our people, because they were voted in differently, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, personally, I have never supported the regime, Mr. Speaker. I normally tell the regimes the truth. Mr. Speaker, even during the first, the inception of the revolution, Mr. Speaker, we used not to agree with the former governor, Professor Chipkoi, Mr. Speaker, because I used to tell him the truth that here you are wrong, Mr. Speaker, and that is what has assisted me through all this journey, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, the motion, I support the motion. Let the county executive account for every penny that the member of the county assembly has appropriated in their ward, Mr. Speaker. It is very unfortunate, Mr. Speaker, that we are experiencing some of the wards, Mr. Speaker, payment of roads in a ward, Mr. Speaker, goes beyond 50 million. While there is a ward that has only done just one road, Mr. Speaker, and yet they had the budgetary allocation in their schedule, Mr. Speaker. So we need to be very serious, Mr. Speaker. The chair for road is not here, Mr. Speaker. The Honorable Paul Chirchir is not here, and I had informed him that he needs to be around because that is his major role, Mr. Speaker. Before going outside seeking for, I don't know, votes, Mr. Speaker, we were given the responsibility by our people to represent them now, Mr. Speaker, before seeking for fresh mandate from the people. So the motion is good, Mr. Speaker, and we need to pull up our socks. As the chair for liaison, Mr. Speaker, I will be having a meeting with each and every committee chair, Mr. Speaker. If the committee chair, Mr. Speaker, somehow does not carry his or her work, Mr. Speaker, I think we will have to sit down with the party leadership. The whip is here and the majority leader is here, Mr. Speaker, was here. We need to sit down so that, because our role of oversight, Mr. Speaker, begins at the committee level. So we need to be a bit serious, Mr. Speaker, in the remaining time. Some people are saying we are going for elections, Mr. Speaker. Even if we still have 1 month to election, Mr. Speaker, we will never allow the county executive to misappropriate funds, Mr. Speaker. In fact, as to speak, Mr. Speaker, I have intelligent information that they are trying to pay another fictitious payment, Mr. Speaker. But we want to, I know they are following us live, Mr. Speaker. Let them not try to pay any works that has not been done, Mr. Speaker, because we will catch up with them. Some of us, Mr. Speaker, we have a lot of information on what is going on. You know, we are going towards the election, Mr. Speaker, and they will be trying to play with the figures, Mr. Speaker, because sometimes I normally ask the Honorable Weldon Rogo, Mr. Speaker, that where are the quarterly reports that is envisaged in the, you know, the Public Finance and Management Act? We've never seen. In fact, we need to be getting, you know, payments each and every time they make a payment, Mr. Speaker. They need, so that we know which kind of road was paid, which kind of water projects were paid. Apart from the skill development that the motion is talking about, Mr. Speaker, we also have another element, Mr. Speaker. Sometimes they do work, but when it comes to payment, Mr. Speaker, the contractor is frustrated, Mr. Speaker. So that is the second thing, Mr. Speaker, that once work has been done, Mr. Speaker, there should be fairness in terms of payment to various contractors, Mr. Speaker. Most of the contractors, Mr. Speaker, have been auctioned because they went for these very expensive Shiloh clones, but the county government has never honored their part of the bargain by paying for the works that they did, Mr. Speaker, and that has put most of the contractors, Mr. Speaker, you know, in problems with this financial institution. So I support this motion, Mr. Speaker, and I urge the honorable members, at least let's be serious for once, Mr. Speaker, and let's now help the county executive, especially the CECs and the CEOs, to account, Mr. Speaker, because that is our major responsibility. Concerning the report that was tabled by the majority leader, Mr. Speaker, God has been gracious to me, Mr. Speaker, through the people of Ainamoi. I have been here for quite a long time. Remember, I was here from 2013. Mr. Speaker, I can give you a synopsis. In 2013, 2017, Mr. Speaker, there was only, I think, 2 reports. One report was for the approval of the county executive members, in which you are part of them, Mr. Speaker, and the other report that we tabled, Mr. Speaker, was a report to approve another CEC for water, because the CEC then went through an impeachment. We did impeach the CEC for water in 2016 for messing up with the project in Kipkelion East, Chepcholiet, Mr. Speaker. So we did successfully impeach the CEC. We were the first county, Mr. Speaker, to impeach the CEC. We went up to the Court of Appeal, Mr. Speaker, but the county assembly won at that time. So we had 2 reports. 5 years, only 2 reports by appointment, Mr. Speaker. In 2017, 2022, Mr. Speaker, I was here and I was part and parcel of the appointments committee. I think in that time, Mr. Speaker, I doubt whether we did even end the reports that we tabled here. I think there were only 2, Mr. Speaker, because I can't remember any CEC. You were part of the CECs, Mr. Speaker, and I think there was no one who was fired by the county executive. So I think in a record of 10 years, we might have tabled only 3 reports. In fact, most of the members of the county assembly, Mr. Speaker, never wanted to be members of the appointment committee then, because there was no job. But Mr. Speaker, currently we are tabling the 13th report, Mr. Speaker, and as you rightly put it, Mr. Speaker, we have some other pending reports. I know, Mr. Speaker, I am not a prophet, Mr. Speaker, but I am very sure that we will still table not less than 5 reports, Mr. Speaker, on the committee on appointment, Mr. Speaker, because the challenge that we have, Mr. Speaker, is the appointing authority. He just wakes up one morning, Mr. Speaker, and fire someone through a Facebook post, Mr. Speaker. So we will have a lot of them, Mr. Speaker, and that is not a good show, Mr. Speaker, because our county executive are now living in fear because they don't know what will befall them, Mr. Speaker. And they normally do that during Christmas, Mr. Speaker. You can imagine you are fired on 24th of December and you are preparing probably to take your family for a vacation, Mr. Speaker, only to get a Facebook post that you are no longer the CEC, Mr. Speaker. So I think the county executive led by the governor should have improved on the same, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, I support this motion that was sponsored by the Honorable Rotich, Moses, Mr. Speaker, and let the county executive, Mr. Speaker. In fact, going into the future, Mr. Speaker, I think going into the future, Mr. Speaker, we will not go for the big fish, Mr. Speaker. We need to begin first from the omenas down here, Mr. Speaker, before we reach the big fish, because this is where they mess, Mr. Speaker. You remember, in my ward, Mr. Speaker, some people, there was a project that we did launch with the governor more than a year ago, Mr. Speaker. In fact, people are taking clean water, Mr. Speaker. But after today, the project was done, no payment has been made. 1 year down the line, and the people are enjoying services. But the contractor is languishing, Mr. Speaker, in abject poverty because he wasn't paid. Project was long. So part of the motion, Mr. Speaker, is selective or skewed payments or project from where you come from, Mr. Speaker. If the county executive does not have interest in a project that has been done in your ward, Mr. Speaker, rest assured that you will go for even 5 years before your work is paid, Mr. Speaker. And that will always discourage contractors from going to specific wards, Mr. Speaker, that are perceived to be hardliners on the county executive, Mr. Speaker. But I want to assure them, Mr. Speaker, that we are not going to massage anybody's ego, Mr. Speaker. We are here to protect the money that we've been given by the national and our local collection, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, I support this report and thank you, the Honorable Moses Rotich, for speaking on behalf of all of us. Thank you very much and I support.
All right, thank you. So that we finalize, I've seen the hand of Paul B, Honorable Eric B, Honorable Gilbert Ngatich, and Honorable Chief Whip. Those ones on, and then I'll get to the mover with the motion to reply. And I request that you don't repeat what had been mentioned by the honorable members. So we can take like 2 minutes each, starting by Honorable Paul B.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this chance to contribute on the same. But before the Honorable Speaker, before I support what Honorable Moses has brought to this Honorable House, allow me 1 minute to welcome the clergy and the leaders of the student leaders of Highland Bible College to this Honorable House. I knew Shem Church is spread across, even they have a branch in my ward, so feel most welcome to this great assembly. Honorable Speaker, allow me 1 minute to say something on the appointment. When I saw the governor the other day, Honorable Speaker, pushing blame on the list of Chelimo and reflecting back to what actually he did last year by, the CECs. In fact, the discussion we had was quite fruitful, and thereafter, when we saw the dismissal, it defeats the logics, because what those members did to me, to date, I have not really understood, because we had quite, experienced and learned, members who actually pushed some good work in this great county. Coming back to what Honorable Moses has brought actually to this Honorable House, to me there are some departments who are really trying. And maybe what I would urge, because he has brought some departments, leaving out other departments. Yet, it could be me, I don't have complaints in some of the departments here, and especially agriculture, where the CEO has really tried. There are some works, which are ongoing in my area and in other departments. The only area that I have a lot of queries is the water department. Because ever since I came to this Honorable House, Honorable Speaker, there's nothing completely that has been done in my ward that touches water. So that is the area where I have a lot of problems as a person. But sometimes again we do ask ourselves a lot of questions. Yesterday we had a report, the liaison report committee report here, and most of the committee departments in this great assembly, they had zero reports. So when we come here again to complain, and yet we've been given mandate by those committees, to do oversight, to call them here, and query them. And we bring, zero reports, this great house. It defeats logics and it queries, our being here, playing our role. Because when the report was brought here, Honorable Speaker, yesterday, you were not there. But the reports, roads, zero report. And we come here again complaining. Agriculture, maybe 2 reports. And we come here complaining. What does that tell you, Honorable Speaker? We need to up our game and be sincere to ourselves and be sincere to our people. We represent, and I said yesterday, we need to, to discipline ourselves. We've been going out. We spend government resources. We've been asking you to get us time to go out, and do some reports. Yet, honorable members doesn't avail themselves. So how do you expect this house to roll? Your oversight role, So, Honorable Speaker, we need to be sincere to ourselves. Let's first, clean our house before we push blame to others. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Honorable Eric B.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity you've given unto me this afternoon to comment on the report tabled before this House today by colleague and Dr. Moses, who is actually pursuing masters in pediatrics and neonatology. Mr. Speaker, first of all, allow me to welcome the visiting team. That is the team from Shem Church and Kenya Highland University, which is the only university around Kericho town. Mr. Speaker, and to tell them their roles are very clear. We are doing oversight, legislation, and representation. Mr. Speaker, must thank the mover of this motion today, and I'll strictly give out 2 reasons. One, Mr. Speaker, the one skewed development. I will thank the Department on Health, being the chair, Mr. Speaker. I have seen it has not been mentioned adversely from the report, because they have done quite a commendable job. They actually roll the works within
the county and of course within 31, Mr. Speaker. And this is the best department which is taking a huge budget in the county, Mr. Speaker. So most of our work has been drawn within various wards, and it is ongoing right now. The only issue we've been having in the same department, Mr. Speaker, is the issue of payment. We had pending bills last financial year, which I believe it was created by the finance of, department. They are not paying. We've had the issues, Mr. Speaker, to the same Department of Finance. When it comes to payment of contractors, they only pay the contractors from the roads department. Mr. Speaker, how to put this to this house so that we can relook as we work on the skill development, Mr. Speaker. We have an aspect of skilled payment. You cannot be able to pay only one department, Mr. Speaker, saying roads department. And bear in mind that all these other departments, Mr. Speaker, they have done procurement part, they have done inspection, Mr. Speaker, and they have pushed their level to the IP level. So I don't see the reason why the only requisition being done is the only Department of Road, leaving aside the Department on Health, and of course, Mr. Speaker, creating another bending bills to the department. So I will question that Department of Finance, why are they doing skewed payment? Second, Mr. Speaker, we've mentioned other departments very well. We have an issue in the Department of Water, and this is directed to the Chairman, Water Department. I hope he has commended, Mr. Speaker, there is no work which has been done in this financial year, and the last financial year, Mr. Speaker, you are told they had no pending bills. When you came to this financial year, Mr. Speaker, they have not even given out an award for the jobs. Mr. Speaker, I'm wondering why is the CEO and the CEC sitting in the office while there is no even single work which has been done for 2 consecutive years. Mr. Speaker, I want to believe and to agree with Honorable Deputy Speaker. Let us go for these small fish, the young fish, the omenas, has been said. I'm particular to the Chief Officer in charge of water, who has been transferred to other department. Meaning, Mr. Speaker, you are just transferring a person who is very incompetent. You are pushing blame to another department, Mr. Speaker. There is no need for the transfers of this Chief Officer, Mr. Speaker. You need to come to this house and tell us, for the last 2 years, what has he done to the Department of Water? And what is he going to do in the transparent department, Mr. Speaker? We need to be serious. I know we are only remaining to less than a year. We go for election. I don't know whether we shall do anything before then, Mr. Speaker, because as Honorable Philip Mutai say, the moment we go to a fundraiser or a funeral, Mr. Speaker, our people are asking us, what have you done? And there's nothing to explain about it. So, Mr. Speaker, before we are asked to go home, let's also make sure we do something to this department who are just not working. I must, lastly, Mr. Speaker, of the coffee, it will affect seriously to our people. And being a farmer, Mr. Speaker, I will have nothing to pay or to use in my farm, Mr. Speaker, because and being a farmer, Mr. Speaker, I will have nothing to pay or to use in my farm, Mr. Speaker, because we shall have gotten a very serious sabotage, and of course the prices will go down, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, we need to do something on the side. As I want that, Mr. Speaker, allow us also so that we can have a substantive motion to discuss in this house concerning the upcoming coffee hawking, Mr. Speaker, so that we come up with a good policy to stop, rather than doing a social media thing, Mr. Speaker. I want to support Honorable Philip Rono because he's done good work. But we need also to come to this house so that we table laws which govern the said OCAS, Mr. Speaker, to allow farmers have a good pay and their prices go on, Mr. Speaker. Otherwise, thank you. I support the report.
All right, thank you. Honorable Gilbert Ngatich.
Report.
All right, thank you. Honorable Gilbert Ngatich. And then finally, Honorable Honorable Gilbert Ngatich, and then I'll give to the mover of the motion to reply.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving me this opportunity. Also to comment on the motion introduced by Honorable Moses, and before then, Mr. Speaker, allow me to join the rest of my colleagues to welcome the members from Shen Church and the executive officials from Kenya Island University who are in this assembly today to learn about the progression of the assembly. Mr. Speaker, sir, just to join the rest of my colleagues, is to support the motion raised by Honorable Moses, which of course it is the right thing in which we are supposed to be doing in this regular assembly, because we have a right. After the amendment of standing order, Mr. Speaker, we are given powers to summon and to call, to invite a CEC on each and every department to come and elaborate the plans they have pertaining our people in our county, Mr. Speaker, sir. We also have a right to invite the CEC of finance. I know the reason as to why we are all raising alarm, Mr. Speaker, is the failure to collect revenue. Mr. Speaker, sir, the monster in the house is non-collection of the revenue. My question is, we should venture in trying to know why are the revenue collection not performing so well? Why are they not able to collect revenue as expected? Because I think that one in the long run budgetary will affect our development projects, Mr. Speaker. So the first assignment in which I think the Honorable House should do through the Department of Finance is to invite the CC Finance to tell us why some of the revenue collection is becoming a problem in this town, Mr. Speaker. We realize that even the Matatus, which used to confine to a particular area to collect some revenue, are now doing what they used to do initially, Mr. Speaker, sir, because there is a laxity in the way things are being done. Mr. Speaker, those are the things we should start by doing and actually cement on giving orders to the CECs. Let me appreciate the Chairman Water, Honorable Peter, who has really commended today that the CEC, I'm a member to Water Department, Mr. Speaker, sir. And every time we invite both CEC and CO to that regular committee, the CEC refers all matters to the CO. His work is just to sit and watch. And he's actually saying the CO should know this. To show that even if you know nothing, you should also learn from the CEO before you come to the committee level. So I applaud the chairman, and I hope he will actually start by giving us the right weapon to send him away, because he is not doing the right thing, Mr. Speaker, sir. We've been seeing from the committee level there is a problem. Can be also be read by the governor. I think some of the turnovers in which we are realizing, for you to be breaking records, Mr. Speaker, as an appointment committee chair, is because the governor is also realizing some incompetence in some guys after getting into this government, Mr. Speaker, sir. So, Mr. Speaker, sir, I think it is high time that we need to actually bring these CEOs and the CECs to work and actually implement what they are supposed to do and what we are passing in this house. Mr. Speaker, lastly, on the coffee, my area do grow coffee, Mr. Speaker. And the existing Olapalos, Mr. Speaker, can affect all of us. Remember, at this sector, where we are also in, we are being actually taken to a corner by cartels. Mr. Speaker, if we allow this to grow, it will actually make our farmers not to get anything again from the coffee sector. Mr. Speaker, I heard members saying that we amend the already existing law. I think the law is retrogressive. It cannot come back. Our farmers in earning up to and including 150 shillings.
Allow me, Mr. Speaker, to pick from thanking the honourable members of the Speaker who have sat through the process of this motion, Mr. Speaker, to one to second, and also the honourable members who have supported.
This resolves that the members of the County Executive Committee responsible for the following departments: roads, water, agriculture, ICT and finance, provides the County Assembly with status and comparison reports on the implementation of projects in each ward as appropriated for the last 3 financial years within 7 days of the approval of this motion. 2, that the policymakers of the mentioned departments be held accountable for failure to implement the projects in development both as appropriated and approved by the County Assembly. And 3, going forward, the County Executive Committee members procure works commensurate and in line with budgeted estimates. A deviation of this may only be corrected during the supplementary appropriation as stipulated by the Public Finance Management Act 2012. As many as are of that similar opinion say aye. Aye. As many as are of the contrary opinion say nay. And the ayes have it. So, honourable members, we proceed to the next order. Clerk.
Order number 9, motion by the chairperson, Delegated County Legislation Committee.
All right. The chair is already in. I have seen Honorable Anita Midei. There was a notice of motion on your behalf given by Honorable Fancy Korir. She proceeding or the Honorable Fancy Korir? And as you prepare to table it before the House, I'll direct that you start from page number 5 up to page number 7. From 2.0. You may proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to lay this report. You said I start from page 5. Honorable Speaker, the County Assembly received a submission from the County Executive Committee member for Finance and Economic Planning dated 27th February 2026 and received by the Office of Fund for further period of 10 years. Mr. Speaker, the submission was made pursuant to Section 116 subsection 1 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012 and the Regulation 197 subsection 1B of the Public Finance Management County Government Regulations 2015. The committee noted that the Regulation 197 subsection 1 provide the approval operationalized of the fund is necessary to ensure uninterrupted delivery of the services and finance support program to residents and the county staffs. 4. The County Executive Committee has already considered the approval and extension of the funds for further 10 years. 9. I think that was supposed to be 5. That the Kericho County Assembly Member Car Loan and Mortgage Fund 2014 and the Kericho County Youth and Enterprise Fund 2014 had been republished in the year 2023. The committee was satisfied that legal threshold for reapproval had been met. Recommendation by the committee, Honorable Speaker, that having considered the submission from the County Executive Committee members for Finance and Economic Planning, the committee recommends that the County Assembly approve the renewal and extension of the following county public fund for further period of 10 years. 1, the county car loan 2015. 2, the county emergency fund 2014. 3, the county mortgage fund. And 4, the county bursary fund 2014. 5, the county youth and fund 2014. 6, the county alcoholic drink fund 2014. Acknowledgement. Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee wishes to thank the Office of the Speaker and the Clerk of the Assembly for necessary support extended to in the execution of mandates. Mr. Speaker, sir, it's my pleasure, pleasant duty, pursuant to Standing Order 204, to present the report of the Committee on Delegation Legislation for the consideration by this House. I submit my report, Honorable Speaker. I now call upon Honorable Anita to second the report. I thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you so much, Honorable Fancy. The Honorable Anita, proceed to second the motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity to be able to second the motion, and as a chair of this committee, and based on the committee recommendations that are that have been read out, I hereby second and request this Honorable House that we approve this motion. Thank you.
Thank you, the Honorable Anita Mibei, the member of the County Assembly representing Chemosot Ward, the only elected, for purposes of our guests at the gallery, the only elected woman member of the County Assembly. Honorable members, I now propose the motion by the chairperson delegated county legislation, which is that this House adopts the report by delegated county legislation on the approval of renewal and extension of tenure of the county public funds. And honorable members, the floor is open, and I will limit only to a few honorable members for debate and contribution, and then after we will rise to put the question. Honorable Leader of Majority.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I rise to support, Mr. Speaker, the renewal of approvals and extension of the county public funds, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, most of these acts, Mr. Speaker, most of the acts and the funds, Mr. Speaker, the acts is almost ending, Mr. Speaker. And you see the importance of these county public funds, Mr. Speaker. If we fail to renew, Mr. Speaker, we'll stagnate in so many things, Mr. Speaker. We have the Kericho County Car Loan Fund of 2015, Kericho County Emergency Fund of 2014, Kericho County Mortgage Fund of 2015, Kericho County Bursary Fund of 2014, Kericho County Youth Enterprise Fund of 2014, Kericho County Alcoholic Drinks Fund 2014, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, all these funds are very important, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you know I'm the chairperson for the car and mortgage. Mr. Speaker, we've been trying to requisition this money, Mr. Speaker, but treating the controller of budgets in Nairobi, Mr. Speaker, they refer back into these funds whether it has been renewed, Mr. Speaker. I think even we've delayed, Mr. Speaker, and I urge the honorable members that will support this course. Thank you.
All right, thank you, the Leader of Majority. The Honorable Eric B. Yes, and then the mover of the motion to reply.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for the opportunity once again just to say something about the renewal. Mr. Speaker, it is important because all these funds has been done approval during the passage. So, Mr. Speaker, it's just to renew. And I want to believe, Mr. Speaker, the renewal has been done on time. Because if you allow the expiry, Mr. Speaker, all these programs will not be running. So we thank the mover of the motion and of course the woman representative, Mr. Speaker, in this house for coming up with these reports so that we allow the departments to run their program well without any interference. So I come up to support and I request honorable members we approve. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Honorable MP. Now, Honorable Fancy can now reply to your motion.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And before I say something, let me join my colleagues in welcoming the Shem Ministry and Kenya Highlands to this honorable house. As you've seen, this is a house of rules and procedures, and that is what we are doing. And again, the Speaker had mentioned about all of us, we need prayers both in county assembly and county government, because clergies, you've seen how this works.
And this will ensure that the funds, all that such legislations are passed. I want to direct that the Committee on Legislation, now that the funds, with the re-extension of these public funds, as Honorable Fancy have alluded to, you look into the various regulations supporting the same, because I'm reliably informed that there are a number of amendments and proposals by the county executive. Having said that, honorable members, I now rise to put the question, which is that this House adopts the report by delegated county legislation on the approval of renewal and extension of tenure of the county public funds. As many as are of that similar opinion say aye. As many as are of that contrary opinion say nay. And there is have it. Honorable members, there being no other order of business, this House stands adjourned until this afternoon at 2:30 p.m.